Alright, so new festival Hell, I believe, is here. Which is a Ragnarok festival. Let's talk about what she does. I'm gonna be using a portion of the gameplay to emphasize like what she does and stuff, but if you want to watch the full gameplay of her PvP, I guess review, the other video will contain the whole gameplay. I'm just gonna be using like a little snippet of it. Already have it open. So, the banner. Let's talk about the banner here real quick. The banner's pretty good. I look at this banner here, and apart from the garbage, you can clearly tell at the top, right? Obviously the one. Bon, Galfer, just garbage. Festival King, I mean, there is a chance still with a new Elaine that another fairy team representative comes out, but who knows. The end could be good if you do dupes for her. Merlin's whatever. The one ultimate can be good. Wait a minute. I found my owls in this banner. What? What? I swear in the JP picture he was in the banner. Okay. I guess I'm tripping. The one ultimate can go wrong, as I think still to this day. Then is this all the Ragnarok units? If not all of them, I can't think of a single one that's missing here. I think it's all the Ragnarok units. If I'm missing one, I can't think of it. Tyr, you got both Freyas. You even got a little added bonus here for little Tristan, which isn't the greatest, but whatever. So yeah, it's a 900 because it's a festival. So what does she do? Ooh. Okay, I was looking to see where's the scam with her ultimate. There it is. Okay, so what does she do? And shouts to Kane here for the translation. So her passive: when the unit uses a skill, or for every specific ally damage from enemy skill usage at the enemy turn, apply Origin of Pain to the enemy for 2 turns, and for every Origin of Pain applied to the enemy increases the unit's all stats by 3% up to 24, and for every specific ally in the battle, increases units attack by 7%. I thought attack related stats, okay, I guess not. And she's immune to Origin of Pain. So if you face others that are using her, she will immune to this debuff. So what does the debuff do? Oh, by the way, the specific ally that it mentions, right? For the hits and the attack is Ragnarok or Unknown, as you probably could gather. So the debuff is increases damage taken by 5%. Keep in mind again, this is a debuff that the enemy is going to get every time they are attacked by her or they attack your team. So in the gameplay, you'll see here, right? So they do an AoE against her, which is right here. And for example, as a single target, the units that do the AoEs, that being Demon King and Melee here, they get 3 of the debuff, and you can see the corrosion. Because, yeah, they take 5% more damage, and they have a corrosion debuff of 10% of their remaining HP, up to 5 times. The corrosion is the biggest thing. I'm like, that's pretty strong. Because if you do an AoE, just one AoE against a Ragnarok team, which, honestly, Ragnarok is gonna be the team now you're gonna be seeing all the time, because Tyr was already very strong, and now this is just a buff for Tyr, right? You're gonna be taking these. You're not gonna be able to AoE any team. It's gonna be very, very cool, very fun. And yeah, so her cards. She has a single target with Pain, it's a new multiplier, and uses skill for every Origin of Pain stacked to the enemy, increases attack related stats by 12%. You know, considering an enemy does like an AoE, that's 36% attack related stats. I don't know how that would scale, like if you would scale better than an actual damage multiplier, but 36% attack related stats is very high. And then the AoE debuff is inflicts 140. This is a level 1s, by the way. So 200 level 1 goes out the way to 500 level 3. I'm not sure about the 140. It should be like maybe 300 or 250 at level 3. All enemies decreases enemy crit chance and crit damage by 30%, which I found to be a little odd, but maybe it's useful. Her ult. So here's an interesting thing. So her ult is just, she increases damage dealt, and then increases the damage the enemy takes, whatever. But here's the thing, that she has an extra passive within the ultimate. When the unit is participating in battle, and a Ragnarok or unknown ally dies, apply this buff on her, called Leader of Undead. Which means that makes the unit not immune to Origin of Pain anymore, okay. And when she dies, revives with HP of 1, and removes all ult gauge, and 1 stack of it. So, looking here at the ult, up until 3-6, you can only have 1 stack of this buff. At 6-6, you can revive 3 times. Considering, you know, all of your allies die before her. That being, you know, your tier, your third, they're all gonna die before she does. Then she can revive up to 3 times. I don't think chasing dupes for this passive is gonna be worth for her. Very situational. And she's probably gonna be the main focus of everyone's teams. So, I mean, I think she, in a vacuum, is pretty average. Her passive is very long, so calling her average is like pretty insane, I know. But compared to Demon King, right? I think, because that's what you need to compare to, right? I don't think she would be able to constantly win against him. The thing is that it's not just her. You have the Ragnarok team. You have Tyr. You have Freyr's Relic. You have Nanashi. So the amount of support she already has pre-drop is insane. Which means this character is going to be good. Like, just because of that alone, she's going to be good. So, do keep that in mind. If you're looking at what she does and thinking, she doesn't look all that good comparatively to Demon King, do keep that in mind, you know. These are her outfits. Paid only, of course. New card set. I believe it's a PvP Ragnarok thing. I'm going to take a look while we take a look at the relics. So the relics are, there's a new relic for Roxy, which uses the snake mats, and one for Red Hair Liz, which uses deer mats. So for Roxy, for each human ally on the field, she gets 3% basic stats. Or sorry, is it basic stats or attack? One or two. And 30% crit damage. I'm more interested in the second part. 90% crit damage, if she counts, that is pretty good. I'm assuming she counts. I think the wording does make it look like she does count. If she does, then not as good, but still pretty alright. I guess they couldn't give her much attack if it would make her passive scale too much. And then the Liz in PvE, upon entering battle, all allies get 50% attack for 3 turns. Doesn't work in PvP. Works in the back. Okay. Wow, she works in the back. Huh. I wonder what other activities are going to be nullified. Because I'm assuming you're not going to be able to use this in Demonic Beast. Although, this wouldn't be good in Demonic Beast anyways, because it's just only 3 turns. Okay, so the card set. In PvP, allies with Divine Trait have their critical defense increased by up to 10% and receive less damage from other traits. For enemies with other traits. With Divine Trait? I guess they mean like the Archangel traits? That's interesting. Not the best card set, because you're looking at a 10% damage reduction, considering an enemy with a Divine Trait is attacking you, which is it's probably all of them. 10% crit defense, I guess it could be useful. Problem I have is, you know, you're going to be using true UC cards like Lamau, right? Coin Shop. Top 100 season. Bundles. They're selling this garbage again. Every time I always say this is garbage, by the way. If you're a paid player, you know, do whatever you want with your money, but I highly encourage you not to buy this. It's a scam. It's a banner with slightly higher rate, so the chance, you know, for pulling her in the regular banner where I use gems is 0.25. With these paid only tickets, it's 0.37, which is a increased drop, sure, but not by much. Likely you're just gonna get garbage because these tickets do not contribute to pity, and pity is the biggest thing that will get you dupes. Like, in my experience summoning, I get more dupes from pity than actually pulling. So, pity is king. You're summoning on a banner with no pity, but they are relatively cheap, and you get gems, so whatever. But I still don't think they're worth buying. Just regular bundles, I guess. Nothing. Oh, bundle of an actual like summon ticket thing. Okay, I think it's the first one. Login bonus. How much is it? I think it's 150 gems login bonus, which is average. Oh, but then there's a 30 here. Okay, the 30 and a multi here. Yeah, okay. So it's 180 gems plus the multi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That I think that actually is in line with like the Demon King celebration. Oh, the Demon King celebration only gave you summoning tickets, which is garbage. I mean, most likely the gems from the celebration would have gone to the Demon King banner anyways, but I still think it's best to give gems. Because, you know, it gives you the freedom of choice. You know, these sorts of events are typical. Bosses against these two. I wish these two had become units. Would have been good for giants. But no. Cool. This thing again, if you're missing some cards, is good. I think I'm missing a card that I don't know how I didn't get, so. This thing's cool. I think every celebration should have it. Just nice little buffs. And I think that's it. It's a pretty basic celebration. New Hawk Pass and a new outfit. New... I think I saw this. New outfit for the LR Liz. Not that she needed, but... And there's so many characters that need outfits, but sure. Oh yeah, Start of I was begging for this for years. Start of battle showing what grace the enemy has. Like this should have been added as soon as Tarmiel came out. I'm glad it's been added at some point, because now I don't have to check what grace they have. Some UI changes, I guess. Everything's like UI stuff. Improving the convenience of night battles. Oh, you can assay all at once. That's good. That's good. Some bug fixes. Added. I guess it's blue elat. Oh, okay. I guess it's blue elat. Should the SSR tickets. Okay. This is Blue Meliodas finally in SSR tickets. Let's go, baby. And the new Elaine is on race tickets. Obviously, the new character becomes a seasonal character for Hero Arena. All right. Should I recommend? Do I recommend people summoning for this new character? I think I mentioned already. If you've already, I think I mentioned in the other video. If you're already very invested in Unknown, you have Tier worked on, you have, you know, Fur's Relic, and you really like using Unknown, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't, you know. And but if you have not really been invested too much in Unknown, and you're still rocking demons, I for sure would wait to see how it would affect the demon meta. If you would truly stop Demon King from being best. And if so, okay. But even then, saving for New Year might still be the best to, you know, you might get shit on a little bit for, you know, the next 2 months by this character, but then a new Meliodas comes out in December, and then what, you know? So, anyways, that's about it.